Hey everyone, so I was going to do a vlog on Italy today, but I realised I didn't actually take any footage of Italy, and I thought that just doing a 4-minute or 5-minute vlog on me just talking about the thing would be a little bit boring. So I am going to focus on what actually happened in the airport. By the way, if my face looks really bright red, that's because I burnt myself, and there is nothing I can do to get rid of it at the moment. Okay, so on May the 3rd, me and my friend Chrissy decided to get a coach from Salamanca to Madrid to get a metro to the airport, to wait in the airport for around 5 or 6 hours before our flight. Now, I don't know how many people have actually been in an airport for that long, and especially at midnight, but there is nothing to do. Neither of us slept in the airport, which is what we saw a lot of people do, waiting to check in for Ryanair flights, because there was no way to actually get to the airport for the early morning flights. So we got to the airport at 12:30 in the morning, and because there wasn't a lot of people, we noticed that the travellators that run through the airport were practically empty. Now, I'm the sort of person who likes to get everywhere faster, so I don't stand on travellators and let it just move me along. I don't stand on escalators and let it just take me up. I walk on them. But I thought, at midnight, that the best way to get down the airport was to run across all the travellators. So I ran down one, got off and turned around, and Chrissy was just walking by the side of the travelator, laughing at me hysterically. Because apparently that's not a normal thing to do, just running down a travelator at midnight. And it didn't stop there, I carried on doing it. And then we were trying to find somewhere to sit down and relax and wait until our flight and before we could check in and go through security, when I dared Chrissy to sit in the middle of the airport, which she did. She walked right into the middle of one of these little foyers and sat down in front of the little TV screens telling you the flight information. It looked like we were just trying to keep an eye on the flight to see if it was delayed or not, but we did it because we had nothing else to do. I think we were sat there for 2 hours, and during this time I attempted logic problems without having to use the grid, and I managed to do one, but I think that's because Chrissy actually helped me, because the next one I did, my mind just wouldn't focus on it and I had to use the grid, and I felt like I was cheating, and I got it wrong. Not only did I have to use the grid, I got the answers wrong, which is not surprising, seeing as it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Chrissy spent her time playing card games. She played one called Kings, which is where you have to get the cards and you put 4 cards down and you have to try and make sure that all the cards end up at the bottom being the king. Not really sure how to play it because I've never heard of it before. And then I reminded her of a game called Clocks, where you have to make a clock formation and then you have 4 cards in the middle. You have to try and get the numbers around the clock in perfect order before 4 kings come up in the middle. Another thing that we decided to do, which would be a great idea, was to sneakily move from where we were sat to go to the check-in desks, and I decided that it would be a great idea to weigh myself.
Bit of surprise. 61?
I've lost weight.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if you're filming this or not.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I've lost 4 kilograms since this morning. Those scales are wrong. I'm going to trust these ones. I feel better about myself today. I'm going to enjoy myself in Italy by buying ice creams.
And eating curry.
Yeah, I'm just going to put my weight back on. Yeah, that's what I do at like 3:30 in the morning when I've not slept. I don't know what possessed me to do it. We got a couple of weird looks from the family sat opposite. I say opposite, the family like sat further down the row. Yeah, that was a fun experience. Luckily we didn't have to have that problem coming back because we had 2 massive queues that we couldn't get through. And in that time, I started to need the toilet. I'm just going to put this out there. Setting off on a plane when you're absolutely desperate for the toilet is not the best decision in the world. Believe me, it was horrible. Chrissy was sat laughing at me, and she didn't know whether to laugh at me or to feel sorry for me. It's just easier to do both, in my opinion. So leave a comment below saying what sort of things you'd like to do in an airport when you've got hours to spare for no reason, or if you've been delayed. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. And I shall see you all next Monday. Bye!